Good day, everyone. I am Justin Paul Sigalang from BSMARE 2.1 Alpha. Today, I will be present my report entitled Factors Affecting PID Control of a Pressure Measurement and Control System in terms of this system disturbance and measurement noise. In this presentation, we will discuss how PID controller works in maintaining pressure, the two major factors that affects its performance, their effects on the control system, and the methods used to improve the system performance. Now let's start. Introduction. Pressure measurement is a and control system uses a PID proportional. PID stands for P is for proportional, I for integral, D for the derivative. PID controller maintain the desired pressure by adjusting a control element such as valve or pump. The controller continuously compares the measured pressure with the set point and makes correction to minimize the error. However, the performance of PID controller is influenced by system disturbance and measurement noise. If these factors are not properly managed, the control system may become unstable, inaccurate, or slow to respond. Before discussing the two factors, let us first understand the three parts of a PID controller. The first is proportional, or the P. Pro- It produces an it produces an output proportional to the current error. The larger the error, the stronger the controller response. It provides a fast response but may still leave a small steady-state error. The second is integral control, or I. It eliminates steady-state error by accumulating past errors and adjusting the controller output until the pressure reaches the set point. The third is the derivative. The derivative control. It predicts future changes by monitoring quickly the pressure is changing. Reduce o- this helps to reduce overshoot and improve system stability. So when these three actions work together, the controller can maintain pressure accurately and efficiently. Next, the first major factor, system disturbance. What is a system disturbance? A system disturbance is an unexpected internal or external change that affects control system and causes causes the process variable to deviate from its desired set points, requiring the controller to take corrective action to restore stable operation. Some some common examples of system disturbance is sudden changes in process demand or flow rate, variation in pump or compressor pump performance, opening opening or closing of the valves elsewhere in the system, leaks or pressure losses in pipelines, changes in fluids, changes in fluid temperature or density. So these disturbances are common in industrial plants and marine systems where operating conditions frequently change. Next, the effects the, the effects of system disturbance on PID control. System disturbance create an error between the measured pressure and the set point. The PID controller reacts by adjusting the control output to eliminate error. However, if the disturbance is large or occurs frequently, mm, the pressure may deviate from the set point. The PID controller detects the error and adjusts the final control element. Large disturbance may cause overshoot or undershoot. Frequent disturbance can increase oscillation and reduce control stability, and it can also poorly tune the PID parameters. It may result it may result in slow recovery and unstable pressure. Um, so this is why proper PID tuning is very important when dealing with the disturbance. Next. So this this explains how system disturbance of a PID controller pressure measurement and control system is very major and critical for marine. Uh, these diagrams illustrates the basic operation of a PID pressure control system. The set point the set point is the desired pressure that the system should maintain. The PID controller the PID controller um, it it compares the set point with the measured pressure and calculates the error. The controller sends an output signal to the final control element such as control valve, pump, or the compressor. The final control the final control elements adjust the process or the pressure system to correct The pressure transmit the pressure transmitter. It measures the actual pressure and sends a feedback signals to the PID controller. When a system disturbance occurs, the pressures changes, it creating an error between the measured pressure and the set point. The PID controller detects this error and adjusts the control element to bring the pressure back to the desired value. Uh, Next, this is the example. This is the example of how PID control PID control responds to the disturbance. When a when a disturbance occurs, the controller must detect the resulting error, set point minus process variable, and adjust the control element like a valve or the pump to compensate. The proportional the proportional or the P provides the immediate or the first responder action. As soon as the pressure drops due to the disturbance, the proportional terms opens the valve proportionally to the error. However, the proportional control alone cannot fully return the pressure to the exact set point. It will always leave a small steady state error or offset. So this is where integral came in. This is the most critical for the disturbance rejection. The integral terms accumulates the error over time. As long as the pressure is below the set point, the integral action will keep the pushing valve further open until the until it's entirely eliminated, effectively compensating for the new physical load on the system. For the last is the derivatives. The derivatives reacts to the rate of change. If the disturbance causes a sudden steep drop in pressure, the derivative will provide an immediate or aggressive kick to the valve to the arrest the fall. Mm, next, the next factor is measurement noise. Measurement noise, unlike the unlike the system disturbance, noise does not represent the actual pressure changes. Instead, it consists a unwanted fluctuations in pressure signal received by the controller. These fluctuations do not measurement noise can may be caused by the electrical interference, vibrations, or pulsation, poor grounding, damaged cables, or incorrectly installed pressure transmitter. Ins- it con- Measurement noise consists unwanted fluctuations in the sensor signal. Because of this pulse because of these pulse signals, the controller may believe the pressure is constantly changing when even when actual process measure is stable. Next is the effects. The effects of measurement noise on PID control. Measurement noise reduces the accuracy of the pressure signals received by the controller. Uh, and first is some examples of effects on PID control of measurement noise. It produces unstable controller output. It can also cause unnecessary movement of the control valves or the actuators, increasing wear on mechanical components. It can also reduce the accuracy and efficiency. And for the measurement noise is derivative in measurement noise is especially sensitive to measurement noise because it reacts to the rate of change of the pressure signal. This may cause rapid movement of the control valve known as valve hunting, which can increase wear and reduce system stability. Um, as the as the controller may continuously adjust the control valve even though the process pressure has not actually changed. Next, uh, this 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 diagram this diagram shows a same with with as system disturbance. The diagram shows the normal operation PID pressure control system, like the as I've said earlier, the set point is the desired pressure that the system aims to maintain. The PID controller compares the set point with the measured pressure and con- calculates the error. The controller sends a command to the final control elements such as control valve, pump, and compressor. The process pressure is measured by the pressure transmitter and sent back to the PID controller as a feedback signal. I discussed this earlier in the system disturbance. The feedback contains measurement noise causing the controller receives inaccurate pressure readings. Next, here's the comparison of clean signal versus noisy signal. Clean signals measured pressure closely follow the actual pressure, allowing the PID controller to maintain stable and accurate pressure control. On the other hand, the noisy signal, the, this measured the pressure fluctuates even when the actual pressure is stable, causing unnecessary actions like the control valve, pump, and compressor. Mm, This can also reduce the efficiency and unstable operation. Next, the the comparison of the system disturbance and measurement noise. Oh, I forgot the how 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 PID controller reacts to the measurement noise. For the P or the proportional, it simply multiplies the noise. If your sensor signals jitters by 2% and your proportional gain is high, your control valve will also jitter continuously. In the integral, it generally ignores high frequency noise because noise fluctuates above above and below the true value, and the integral term averages these fluctuations out to zero over time. The derivative is the most important in measurement noise because it is highly sensitive to noise. The derivative terms calculates the slope of the error. High frequency High frequency noise has incredibly steep slopes. Even the amplitude amplitude is so tiny. Feeding a noisy pressure signal into the derivative term will in result erratic spikes in the control output. This can cause severe valve shatter, which will rapidly destroy the mechanical packing and stem of the control valve. Next, the comparison. Um, this table compares system disturbance and measurement noise. For the this system disturbance, cause causes it actual change in the process. It can affect the PID controller by change the real pressure. The controller response, it corrects actual pressure errors. It results to pressure deviation. Uh, System disturbance is caused by actual changes in the process, so it changes the real pressure, as I've said earlier. The PID controller responds by restoring the pressure to the set point. Mm, on the other hand, the measurement noise cause fluctuations in the measurement signal effect, changes only the measure signal. The controller response may react unnecessarily to the false signals. Measurement noise can result to oscillation, valve shattering, and reduce effici- reduce accuracy. The main dip, the main difference of that disturbance are the real process changes, while the measurement noise is the only an error in the measurement signal. Next is I have here the methods I have here the methods to improve the PID performance. To a- to achieve the stable and accurate pressure control, you must tune the PID parameters correctly, install high quality pressure transmitter, use a should signal filtering to reduce measurement noise, shield electrical wiring from interference, perform regular calibration and maintenance and inspect inspect sensors, control valves periodically. Um, Also, monitor system performance and adjust tuning when process condition change. To conclude my presentation, the performance of a PID controlled pressure measurement and control system is strongly influenced by system disturbance and measurement noise. System disturbance create a real changes in the pressure that requires corrective actions from the controller, while the measurement noise introduces false pressure signals that can cause unnecessary controller response. Both factors can reduce stability, accuracy, and efficiency if not properly managed. Effective PID tuning, reliable pressure sensors, proper signal filtering, and regular maintenance help to minimize these effects, allowing the pressure control system to operate safely, accurately, and efficiently under varying conditions. Um, Thank you very much. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope this presentation helped you to understand how system and disturbance and measurement noise affect the PID control in pressure measurement and control systems. Again, I am Justin Paul C. Galang, and thank you.